So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. In with the challenge. Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The Netherlands are looking to break at pace. Van der Vaart. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Van der Sar getting this one clear. Pass somewhat off target. Sneijder. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Timber gets it away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's a sharp little ball here. The Netherlands yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Sneijder. Sneijder. Van der Ven with the clearance. The Netherlands have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. Dumfries. Sneijder plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cruyff. Oh, shooting chance! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
So, third corner of the game. Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Van Basten stood his ground strongly. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Stood up well to him there. Searching pass he's played there. Can he spark a counter here? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So what can they make of this? The Netherlands are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Threads one in. Decent chance! Van Dijk clears without hesitation. Sneijder going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in a good position here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Just eases him off the ball. Could move up a gear here. Bullet rapid and full of intent.
Bullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
No way through. Bullet might just make this. And it's Sneijder. That's a good foray he's making. Bullet has it out wide and in space. Bullet And the counter is on.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Van Basten. Cruyff, the specialist. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Down to business again.
The Netherlands really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Cruyff. He's trying to hit the front line here. Schneider makes a move down the right. And here's Hullet. Now he's off and running. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Van Basten. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff. Cruyff scooting forward.
The Netherlands have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Schneider. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Basten is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's managed to get rid. The Netherlands appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Hullet, it's run loose here. Hullet, and he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Van Dijk, always a very imposing presence at the back. Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here,
Number
both at the
10,
same time.
Rafael van der Vaart.
Good effort
Coming
from
on the
distance.
field, Number 9, Bergkamp. Number 21, Steven Bergwijn. Substitution in progress.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. It's a pretty loose pass. Gakpo. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Rijkaard. And here's Hullet. Look at the space here. Seagull! Chance here to counter. And here's Hullet. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. Blint. Oh, this looks sharp. Spread out to the left, where it came from. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Great defending, strong and determined.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And smartly reclaimed. Gakpo knocks it into space.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 11, Hullet. Number 22, Johan Cruyff. Number 17, Schneider. Coming on
Well,
the field,
the crowd's impatience
number 20,
is an indicator
Van
that
Nistelrooy.
they haven't quite given
Number
up on a
8,
goal just yet.
Gakpo. Number 4, Frenkie de Jong.
Oh, he's found support out
Substitutions
wide.
taking place.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Hullet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's de Jong.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Getting up there!
2 added minutes has been
No
indicated.
breakthrough, and we are into time added on. Ball is over the line. Rijkaard. Gakpo. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's been shifted off it. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on,
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So that's got things underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gullit, always goal side.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one.
Van Basten! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Stood up well to him there. Van Nistelrooy. Stam. Dumfries. Seedorf. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now he's off and running. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Hullet. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the through ball. Cruyff. Seedorf.
The Netherlands really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Drives it in. Cruyff. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that's neat. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk can clear it away. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Timber. Hullet. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Lovely, now then. And a chance! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response?
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Schneider. And here's Hullet. And that's an excellent interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hullet supplying the width on this right-hand side. Van der Vaart. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Cruyff. And that was nowhere near his best. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Schneider, quality ball. Seedorf.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Spread out to the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Dumfries. He has found the way through. There's the delivery. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
The Netherlands will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser, so this isn't bad at all.
The Netherlands are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. The Netherlands get the second half going. Timber. Bullet. Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. The Netherlands have it back and can go... Oh, he's been caught napping! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's bustling through here! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make it...
Van der Vaart! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Looking for options for movement, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Caught offside that time. Rijkaard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 10, Rafael van der Vaart. Number 21, Van Nistelrooy. Coming on the field, Number 13, Steven Bergwijn.
Shot could be a drive! Oh, that's another chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's played it long. Pull it. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Weghorst chasing after it. The Netherlands needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Cross goes in there. The Netherlands are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking to play him in. Timbers cross. Drive! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number
So we have
17,
movement on both benches.
Schneider. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Now that's well seen too.
Substitution.
The Netherlands have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And here's Hullet. That has ended up in no man's land. Weghorst going after that. Pinches it off him. Driving forward.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Lofted in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Gravenberch. And he skips past his man. This is it then, now or never. Oh, good spread. He's found the way through. Flings in across. And that's the keeper's ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Bergwijn.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Weghorst. Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Netherlands.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Number 15, Luke de Jong.
Gravenberg is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Luke de Jong. De Ligt is flagged offside. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Gravenberg. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Hello, everybody,
Yeah, this
and
looked the
please
most
join
likely
me in
outcome,
wishing
but we've had a good...